The attorney for the suspended and imprisoned governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Governor Emefiele Joseph Daudu, has stated that the case will test Bola Tinubu's respect for the rule of law. Emefiele's case is currently before the courts. This was said by the senior attorney on Thursday, not long after the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja issued a 7-day deadline to the Department of State Services (DSS) to either release Emefiele, who has been held in jail since June 10th, or arraign him in court if they have a case against him. Emefiele has been held in prison since June 10th. Emefiele, through Daudu, had filed a fundamental rights enforcement suit to challenge his arrest and continuing imprisonment by the DSS. Justice Hamza Muazu issued the decision while ruling on the complaints. The judge determined that the continuous detention of Emefiele by the secret police without a trial constituted a flagrant breach of Emefiele's basic human rights. Following the conclusion of the proceedings, Dauda gave an interview to the press in which he praised the court for its daring declaration and added that he anticipated the DSS to comply with the decision. In addition to this, he demanded that the president show the people of Nigeria that under its leadership, governmental entities will not disobey valid court decisions by refusing to comply. He said the DSS has been given 7 days to either charge him, Emefiele, to court or release him on an administrative bail. Citation needed. Emefiele has been given the option to be released on administration bail. Meanwhile, in accordance with the order from the courts, we anticipate that he might be granted release on administrative bail. While we are having this conversation, I don't think that the president would like to start his administration with organizations under him disobeying court orders. You can quote me as saying, he was one of the most vocal critics of the military government while it came to their defiance of court orders. Now that he has control, we shall find out whether or not he will comply with the judge's direction. Godwin Emefiele, who is currently suspended from his position as governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has been brought before the courts, according to the DSS. In response, the DSS issued a statement that was authored by its spokesperson, Peter Afunaya. In the statement, the DSS stated that it had requested for a court order to detain Emefiele in 2022, but it was able to obtain another order that prevented the DSS from arresting him. Well, I think this year's election has been able to expose a lot of people that Nigerians thought that they were not who they, or found out that they were not who the Nigerians thought they were. We have seen them all. We can see, we have said it over and over again. Those who have been talking about or shouting, oh, there's corruption this, there's corruption that. But now, we have been able to see that they were just deceiving Nigerian people. And I've said it over and over again. If you think this government is going to fight corruption, that means you are deceiving yourself. That's what I can say. You are deceiving yourself. All of those shots, we have seen a lot of activists who are talking, we don't want this, we don't want that. But at the end of the day, when the test came before them, Nigerians able to know that, oh, this is how you are, and so you be, this and that. Majority of them are not even talking about, especially this election that was just concluded. None of them, majority of them, let me not say none of them, majority of them are not even talking about the process at which INEC went about this whole thing. The blame is on Peter Obi. They will say he came distanted. He came distanted. Oh, he could not, there's no way he could have won in this place. What is it called? In the north. They don't win anywhere in the north. And he wants to be this in. The issues, they don't want to go about it. And they are going personal about him. So we have seen them all. So as for Tinubu, if you think he's going to be, oh, because he was doing all of those things during the military era, so automatically, oh, it's this thing. Of course, we have seen a lot of. We don't even need this issue of Emefiele or no Emefiele to know the stuff is made of. Nigerians are aware already. Nigerians are aware. So if they like, oh, they do the needful. If they don't like, oh, they should not do the needful. The whole thing is just before the whole world there. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. No wahala. Let's see how it goes. The question is that why did DSS delay? Why did they delay after? But as soon as the court gave that order, this next day they charge him to court, and when they charge him to court, we now found out that even the reason why they are bringing him to court, those cases had been quashed before. There was a process that they needed to follow, they didn't follow it, and that's why they lost again. And as we speak now, the man is still there. Emefiele is still there. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take.